Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle, and I am doing a special solstice reading. Happy solstice to you. I was just feeling guided to do a reading. I don't even know exactly what I'm doing. I feel like I'm just supposed to kind of wing it. Per normal, per usual. So so I'm gonna pick a couple of angel cards to begin. Yeah, this is winter solstice, so longest night of the year. Um, it's about leaning into the darkness. Um, the darkness is not a bad place. It's a place where things can germinate and grow. Um, and it's a really important time for us on this as we experience. It's like energetically it's a really important time for us to pay attention to what we want to bring forth into our lives, into the world. um anyway, so let's see. So I got depth. We've got a we've got an angel getting ready to do a deep dive, scuba dive, I suppose. Got to stay on the surface if you're snorkeling. And we've got joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. I love it. We got bouncing around with friends, all the hearts. Taking a deep dive into what joy even means. What kind of joy do you want to um, cultivate? Is the word. Circulate kept running through my head. That too. It's all energy, right? Um, and this is the depth is about diving deep into the emotions, deep within yourself. Under the water, it's dark. And that's where you find the joy. That's where you find it's like it's an Easter egg hunt. There's so much it's like mining the joy by diving into the depths. So, where to go next? Okay, so when I sat down, this deck winked at me. One of my newest decks, Wisdom of the House of Night. Oh, yep. This is a part of. Yes. Okay. Wasn't even thinking about the name of the deck. Wisdom of the House of Night. I love this deck, and I look forward to spending more time with it. Let's see what it has to say right now. We've got High Priestess of Fire, number 5. Hmm. Maybe something about doing a fire ritual. A lot of people like to celebrate solstice by doing some kind of ritual. And this is a good time of year to do a fire ritual if you are doing something outside. Um, in a lot of places, not everywhere, but in places where it's cold and very damp. Yeah, there's been a lot of precipitation. It's a little bit safer to play with fire. We've got beauty, number 40. Should get my glasses on for this. Rose. Oh, and there's a little bee. There's a little bee crawling up the rose to pollinate. It's funny, it's on the underside. It's like not even having gotten to the center yet, discovering the beauty. And there's layers. There's layers to get through, to get to and through. Because we can see this little bee down here. It's like climbing up out of the thorns. Not even climbing. I don't know, maybe. The bee can fly. It's like recognizing the the thorny parts versus the really yummy smelling parts. And we have denial, number 14, which breaks down to a 5 as well. Ooh, we've got someone reaching for a low hanging fruit. Is this a part of the depths? Recognizing when you're going after something that is, I don't know, too good to be true, a little too easy, certainly looks good. It nourishes you quickly, but then I don't know. What is this? Let me get another one. What is this denial about? High Priestess of Spirit, number 7. Denial of beauty, the innate beauty that lies within you, that lies at the depths of your soul. This is about connecting to your I don't know what you want to call it, your higher self, your deepest sense of who you are, your spirit guides, whatever you want to call it, your higher power. There's something about the denial has to do with thinking that what is physically in front of you is all there is, or what's most important. And there's something about that deep dive, leaving behind the low hanging fruit in order to get to the true beauty. We have all these faces in the background. Yeah. Your spiritual entourage kind of there helping you to see, to be able to go deeper, to understand that you know, there is the beauty, there's the outer beauty that is only skin deep. And somehow there's something about burning away. I don't mean physically burning. Do not burn yourself. You can help it. It's in a way, it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. It's burning away what doesn't serve anymore. That is a part of this fire ritual that you can do is um, write down what you want to release and burn that. And then what? Um, there's something about writing down what your intentions, what you want to call in. Let me keep going. I'm going to go with the Moonology deck. Who's here? Hey, Cora made it. Hello, Cora. Good morning and happy solstice to you. What does the Moonology deck have to say? Yeah, there's so much joy here on the other side of this denial, whatever that is. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus, which is Scorpio season. Your dreams need a practical plan to get what you want. You need to overcome some kind of denial about things just being handed to you, or I don't know. Let's keep going. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Yeah. We've got the water and the fire here, and some earth too. But yeah, we've got the Got the Scorpio, the Cancer that speaks to this depth. We've got the Leo, which is this fire. And these are just energies. Keep in mind. Um, we all embody these energies at different times in different ways. Um, and then this Taurus energy, this earthy energy, is like it's recognizing that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and that being here on this planet is a part of it's having that physical human experience is necessary. It's not something you want to try to get away from. It's about your dreams need a practical plan. You taking your your inspired vision, thoughts, ideas, and putting them into some kind of bringing them into reality. And that's a part of it's a part of following your bliss. Doing something with others. There may be some kind of collaboration here. I'm gonna go with the elemental oracle. Yep, just you and me, baby. I'm okay with that. Ooh, see, we've got bushfires and fury. This is number 10. Number 10. There's a closing out of a cycle. Closing out, burning something. Burning burning away what doesn't serve anymore. And rather than letting something eat you up inside, doing some kind of ritual where you, like I said, write down what you want to release. And that it is a it is a symbolic gesture to the universe, to yourself, of what no longer serves you, and that what you can release so you can move forward and have a new beginning, because 10 breaks down to a 1. So we close out a cycle, we start something new. Dark matter, mystery, 38. Number 11. There's yeah. This is that place of transformation after you burn away what doesn't serve. After you release something that has been potentially causing you some kind of anger, bringing up, these very intense feelings. Also, right now, as I'm doing this, Mars is in retrograde, which is kicking up a lot of intense feelings for a lot of people, um, because they're meant to be explored. These things that have been repressed, that have been buried, and there's something about a pretty, a very significant transformation in who you are at the core, how you speak, what you speak about. You're in the process. It's like you're coming through a portal, or you're somehow being activated. The solstice is a portal. It is an energetic portal that helps us to move from one space of, I don't know, one space of being to another. It's a place where the veil is very thin between here and the spirit world, other realms, not just the spirit world. I'm getting this is where you can connect with other beings on this planet that exist in other dimensions. I'm getting fae, dragons, giants, uh sea, I don't know, various sea creatures. uh Apply it as it fits. You probably know what you lean towards. Oh, yes, you could like mermaids, even sirens, that kind of thing. They still exist, is what I'm getting. They're just not not in our realm, but the veil is very thin right now, and so you can access those connections. Wow, I did not know this was going to go here. Okay. Oceans and bravery 30. So we have 5, 4, 3. No, wait. What am I saying? That's not 5. That's 1. 11. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's what we have. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. This is kind of a rebirth. This is recognizing that it's time to start. It's time to begin again, begin anew, burn things down so that you can set some kind of intention. I keep getting write it down. Maybe rather than burning it, this is about putting it on your altar, putting it under your pillow. Uh, what you intend, the beauty that you want to bring into your world, that you know is going to bring you joy. What lights you up? What makes you want to dance and jump around with your friends? What There's something about yeah, that with the oceans and the depth. I don't know, maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to explore the world in a whole new way. Look at it from a new set of eyes, a new perspective. It's like stopping to smell the roses. It's stopping to smell the roses. Um there's something that requires you to be brave because you're forging a new path. You're doing something in a new way from this kind of childlike place. It requires balance. But it's like she's barefoot and there's all this light. Oh my gosh, yeah, look. So we see the light inside her body. Just it's kind of it's growing. It's increasing. It's shining brighter and brighter. It's connected to this portal. Something is being crystallized or something's being it's like what's being uncovered after the fire burns away all the excess and then what's left it kind of looks like there's all this light like she's just made of light. um 1, 2, 3, one step at a time. This is a part of your transformation. Burn down the old what's extraneous and then you go through this kind of cocoon phase. The metamorphosis is it's a it takes a little time, but then you're new again. You're a child again. Who's here? Hi, Tanya Batra is here. Hello. And Lioness Kitty Cat made it. Good morning and happy solstice to you both. Thanks for joining. So this is exploring new concepts, new ideas, feeling brave enough to go after the not low hanging fruit. I mean, that's great too, but there's something about um, mining for the deeper things is what is going to bring you the greater satisfaction in the long run. So, all right, sure. Let's see what the Science Tarot has to say. But I've been really enjoying this deck. We've got the Knight of Beakers, which is cups. Innovator, Barbara McClintock. She's got corn in front of her, different types of corn. She must be a scientist who did something with, clearly, she did something with corn. I don't know the deck well enough to know everyone that is referenced, but innovator. So the thing about, okay, so I love this because the thing about science is that it is never fixed. It is, some people are very focused on what's provable. No, this is what scientists have said, and this is what we know, and so this is what it is, period. But there are certain people, scientists, who come along and say, okay, well, this is what we know, but what if there's more? What if I start exploring other things and and trying to see what's beyond what we know? And this is where this innovation kind of energy comes in. The innovator comes in and is like, I want to see I want to see if there's more layers. I want to see what lies beyond this. Yes, we know we have this container and we have proven all the things within this container. This is what we know of the container. But what if there's a bigger container? What if there are other containers? Let's find out. It requires having an open mind. The ability, see, and it's the night of beakers, it's the night of cups. It's all about following the heart, taking being willing to take that deep dive into the emotions, or letting the emotions guide you. You are this innovator. You're like, okay, let me see. Let me just test things out. We don't know. We don't know what we don't know. So just gonna keep exploring, just gonna keep going down that rabbit hole. It's never ending. We're never done, right? And then we have 3 of magnifying glasses, which is pentacles. We have bonding. This is teamwork. This is collaboration. This is where the joy comes in. Coming together with your colleagues, your friends, your loved ones, and being like, I have this idea. I feel like if we try this, we might we might discover something. And this is people who are like, I see your vision. Let's work on it together. People who can bring something to the table that maybe you can't, and together you're able to create something even bigger. It's a team. It's a team effort here. It requires bravery and letting go of past assumptions. And then we have the 6 of Bunsen burners. This is wands, equilibrium, finding, getting to the core. That again, we have this fire, getting to the fiery core, finding the equilibrium within a connection or connections with others, where everyone's kind of thinking about things in a new way, opening up to new ideas. No, nothing is too crazy. No idea is too crazy. It's everything is welcome. This is a part of this is a part of the joy. It's exciting. What might we find when we all come together? This is why you're going through this huge change, this metamorphosis, because you're learning how to be able to convey some kind of new understanding to others, to burn away what was holding you back from that. Whatever you're doing requires bravery to put yourself out there and say, hey, I know this might sound crazy, but I feel inspired. I feel guided to do something. And somehow you are getting people on board, on your side. They're like, yes, let's do this. And it's being open to new ideas, new possibilities. I love that. Okay, so let me get some cards from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Bone Collector, number 1. Yeah, see, okay, so this bushfires breaks down to a 1. Look and how these colors are so similar too. There's something about taking what's happened in the past, what caused you to flee. I'm looking at these kangaroos here hopping away from the fire. And it's like something needed to burn in order to have a new beginning. And this is about recognizing it's about learning from the past, using the past as a way to move forward, as a it's like it's bringing it's the memories of the lessons learned, the things that have happened, rather than trying to forget, push things away. This is like carrying these things as a talisman. This is what, see, okay, so we have this inner fire that's being lit up, right, within you, or this inner, I don't know what, it's not a fire exactly. It's like a crystallization. It's like this light, this bright white light that I feel like is coming from your spirit, your soul, whatever. And and it's growing within you, and then it's moving. It starts down in your lower chakras, where it's like you're building up your personal power, your creativity, your stability and safety, and then this is rising up through your body and out through your head. It's like, this person has a halo around their head. It's like there's some kind of spiritual awakening that's happening because of this transformation that you are going through. And from learning from the past and using that to find your equilibrium, it's like harnessing the fire rather than something being out of control and just burning everything down, which is, I think, where you were coming from. Now, this is harnessing that with others. You and your loved ones are safe. It's safe to be brave, it's safe to explore some new idea, some new understanding. There's a clock here. Being willing to put in the time, knowing things take time to figure out. Hmm. There's a cage hanging on this branch, but there's no bird in it. The bird is flying free. Releasing yourself from the cage. It's partially from a cage of limited thinking, putting limits on yourself. This is about, yeah, releasing that need for things to stay in that box that getting outside of the comfort zone. It's not comfortable, but then it's freeing. But then it's like it's this release of energy that is just, and look at this person's face. That is joy right there. Contentment, happiness, joy. Mhm. 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 Ooh, and then we have deep freeze, 26. Interesting. The lion here, because we had the new moon. This confidence is your key to success. This deep freeze makes me think of your confidence has been on put on ice while you go through this change, this metamorphosis. This is the winter. This is solstice. This is, at least for us in the northern hemisphere, for many of us, it's the cold time. Things are frozen. We're not meant to move forward yet. This is the period when those seeds are starting to are germinating. We don't see it happening under the surface. Everything is still. and frozen, but there's a lot of life that is growing under the surface. This deep freeze is really, really important. This is a part of the darkness going into the depths. And if you look, the water next to this lion is not frozen. There is a part, this is the part that you can dive into. This is where you get in touch with that confidence. That confidence that helps you to be brave. Ride the wave. 14. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, where'd it go? 14. Ride the wave. 14. Both of these are 14. Denial and ride the wave. Your denial, letting go, I should say, of your denial that you can only get what you can reach, what you can grab, is giving you this super boost. This is where the fun comes in. This ride the wave, this is that innovator energy. This is where you're like, I'm just going to start thinking outside the box. Again, no idea is too crazy or is too weird. Just anything you can possibly imagine. That's where the fun comes in with these dolphins here. That's where you get boosted. Riding the wave, having fun while you explore new ideas, new understandings, while you dive deep and then the wave, and then you like come back up again. There's so much like, it's like after this freeze and everything thaws, then it's just like, oh my gosh, like all this extraneous stuff that was holding you back is now gone. And now it's being able to focus on the beauty and focus on something new. And yeah, look, and we have there's two dolphins plus a being riding on the dolphin. We have all this fun, enjoyment. There's collaboration here, celebration, even teamwork, and it's all from a place of fun, having a good time. What can we do together? How does it, like as long as it feels good, who cares if it sounds crazy? We might actually discover something that's not crazy at all. I just grabbed the Spirit Animal Oracle. Sundog. Experience that bright light around you. Are you talking about this? Is this called Sundog, where you have the halo? I'll have to look into that. That sounds really cool. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. 61. And look at that. That breaks down to a 7. So does the high priestess of spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. And I have a rule. Anytime gratitude comes up, I have to pull a card from my gratitude deck. So this is about giving. This is being generous of spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Oh my gosh, yes. Yep. Each of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us. Oh my gosh. Albert Schweitzer. This is about having gratitude for your peeps, your people who are there a lot on this journey with you, helping to support you and bring back the fun, even as you might find yourself frozen or going in doing a deep dive. It's like you've got your buddies there who are just constantly reminding you. that this can be fun. Life, time goes so fast. Life is it's so short, and in the end, we all die anyway. So why take it so seriously? I used to take everything so seriously. And the older I get, the more I'm like, who cares? Why keep ourselves boxed in? Why keep ourselves so limited? Is what we learn, you know? But when we can start to see beyond that, start to let ourselves dream and fantasize and imagine, our imagination is our superpower. Everything starts from the imagination. Everything. Everything you see around you that is man made in some way started as a thought. Some even say everything, the creator, whatever you want to call it, God, source, universe, that all started as a thought, as started in the imagination. It is it is so powerful and is so magical. Oh, and then there it is. We have butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Number 11. Dark matter mystery. Number 11 breaks down to 11. All these butterflies. There's huge transformation that is happening for you, to you, around you. It's yeah, how you show up. It's yeah. I I feel like I'm just gonna keep saying the same things. Which is all amazing. Moth spirit, surrender now. Oh my God. And this is 11 too. Moth and butterfly. We have the light and we have the dark. These are like yin and yang. The moth spirit is the, it's that dark part of us that this reading all started with. It is solstice. It is time to go to the deep depths within and know that there is transformation within that. There's transformation in the light as well as the dark. And the moth spirit it's very much a part of your spiritual awakening, spiritual growth on a massive scale. Surrender now to this transformation. It is what you are meant to do. It is who you are meant to be. This childlike, playful energy, just taking one step at a time, going forward, following your dreams, following your imagination. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to close this out. Oh no, I got to get some cards from the Radical Abundance deck. This is all turning into this whole there's all this like whimsical, beautiful, fun energy. And so this is my favorite deck when it comes to anything whimsical. Yeah, see, we've got creativity. Some creative part of yourself is being awakened, unleashed even. Release the Kraken, I just heard. We've got trust. Trust that you are safe, that you are being held, that your spirit guides, angels, whoever are there helping you, are holding you as you go through this transformation. Learning to trust yourself too. Learning to trust the creative process. When you follow the beauty, when like this bee is underneath the flower, it's like you're looking at something from a different perspective. You're learning to, rather than going straight to the core like you might normally do, you're like, let me see the underside, the underworld. Something like this. Oh, and we've got synergy. Yes. Yes. See, there's synergy here. There's synergy and bonding and being with like-minded people who you have fun with, who you just get, who just the sum, what is it? The sum is greater, let's see. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. That's what the synergy is. Everyone bringing something new and different to the table. No no idea is too crazy. Bring it. All of it. Let's turn it into something. We're mining for gold here. You got to dig to do that. You got to dive deep to do that. There's people who are like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it together and have fun. Oh God. And I didn't mean to, but it was supposed to come out. We have got beauty twice. How you see the world, how what's beautiful to you is transforming. Um, what you love is changing. Night, night of beakers. It's going after what you love. Because it's beautiful to you. Okay. Now I'm going to close this out. Now I'm going to close this out with Beyond Lemuria card. Hey, the sun made it. Hello. Thanks for joining. Always glad to have the sun shining its light, shining your light specifically. Because that's the thing, like we have the dark and we have the light. It's a part of our experience as a human on this planet. Both are necessary and both are important things to lean into. Ooh, I've never picked this card before. So there's a big star above her head with a bunch of swirlies coming off. Swirlies, just a lot of energy going up and out. There's a big, beautiful flower right here at her heart. That beauty, it's that flower. Oh, and there's a little confirmation sound there. Trust your inner sense. Sometimes it can be hard to decipher between intuition and what our mind is telling us. Stories, projections, or fear can arise under the guise of intuition. To distinguish truthful inner guidance from paranoia, we must return to innocence, to our purest essence. Yes, that's exactly right. Here we have access to the truth of our being. Honesty is more than not lying to yourself. It is also about not withholding and having deep transparency within yourself. This is overcoming this denial. Not withholding and having deep transparency within yourself. Learn to trust and be absolutely honest with yourself. In your heart of hearts, you hold the answers. Notice the first thoughts you have before you second guess yourself. Listen and honor these. This is a part of the transformation. This is why you're seeing things in a whole new way. You're seeing the beauty of things because you're coming at it from this childlike state of wonder and excitement, curiosity, fun, playfulness. And that's what's helping you to tap into your intuition, which is what is leading you, guiding you in this whole new direction. Because our intuition is directly tied to our emotions. And when we are balanced in our emotions, in our mind, we're feeling safe, we're feeling creative, we're trusting that that you know, like I say, the universe has our back, that we're trusting the people in our lives who we know have our backs also, that we know we can create, that bring equilibrium to us. That all that's all leading you to something just, I don't know. It's beyond. Like, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. This is like looking at the underside and you haven't even gotten into the center yet. You're just on the outer layers, and it's just going to go deeper and deeper and become more and more fun and fulfilling with all this joy, hanging out with your buddies, having fun. I'm just going to leave it there. That's amazing. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy solstice. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And leave a comment if you feel like it.